Good morning, race fans. This is Gareth Bemister for on behalf of Mark Headling TV. I guess that's what you call it, Mark. Mark's not here at the Wimborne Whoppa today, so I said to him that if I could, I would do him a little bit of a pit walk. As you can see behind me, the venue itself is still having a bit of work done to it, but looks awesome. This is an historic meeting, the Wimborne Whoppa, and a historic venue. Certainly, I think one of my first ever meetings as a 2-week-old baby was in this field, so it means an awful lot to me. The Wimborne Whoppa has been running since 1969 as well, so it's been around for an awfully long time. It's seen a lot of meetings come and go in that time. So big meeting field today. You've got some really big riders here today, which if we go round in the pits I will talk to you about as we go through. I'll try and do it in the style of Mark, but perhaps I might be able to add a few names to some of these sidecar riders. I think they're doing a rider's briefing in a camera around. You can have a look here. There's the team up in the box there doing some hard work. Denise Reed having had lots going on in her life lately. To run a grass track is nothing short of a miracle, really. So have a quick walk through the pits. Morning Charlie. Okay, so we've got lots of the solos over this way. So Chris Harris, world number 2, and of course world team champion, is here today. And Andrew Appleton is over there having a chat with Mike from Dirt Hub. Jodie Hodgson here. So there's Andrew and his very, very professional setup in there. He does not mess about, does Andrew. Everything is absolutely immaculate. Andrew's had a pretty good season as well. We finished way up there in 5th and 6th in the World Long Track, but of course won the World Team event. I don't know who this lot are, I've never heard of them. Yeah, just some nobodies really. How's it going, alright?
Morning.
Has Mitch turned up yet?
No, he's superstar in it.
Yeah, okay. He's kind of fine, isn't he? So, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith with fresh from their Vice European Championship last week. So we'll have a quick look around here. We have got some youth riders. So the youth is supposed to start soon. So Levi Collins in there. Paul Clifton. Morning, Paul. Alright. And yeah, my tip to win today. John, alright. James Shanes. Here we go. Hiya, alright. And we've got a Dutch rider as well. Nick Meyerink is here today. Paul Cooper's here today. So lots of these riders are big riders. Morning, Ed.
Morning.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good. Feeling it? No.
Thank you. See, I get all the
Bit shy, look. So we've got there is a purple sidecar, and that belongs to Clint Blondell from the Channel Islands, and that's Clint stood there with the pink hoodie on. Ben Phillips is here, John Cox, and also Liam's riding, I think, today in the 250s. That's Chris Liam there on the 500 sidecar. So 3 classes today: 500 sidecar, 1000 sidecar, and the big 500 solos, and the youth racing in the morning is happening as well. So we've got a lot of racing to get through in a minute. And that is a black bike. That's George Penfold. That's a purple bike. All right. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Yeah. So Simon Beanie, who is of course my old driver, and Braden Blythe is riding the youth today. So we're coming to the back of it now. Coming to the back of the pits. Paul Whitelam is parked out the back here, and Richard Webb. So Paul's on the 1000, Richard's on the 500 today, and yeah, Paul very disappointed with his Masters. He's a rider who's been there or thereabouts in the Masters for a number of years, and this year for one reason or another it just didn't happen. So he's a little bit kind of confused as to the lack of performance really. That is Ben Ilsley. And Jack Scully Sire is riding the youth, and there's still people coming in, and that's Steve Smith, a legend of the game, rides a 1000cc sidecar, and he would have probably ridden in the first, believe it or not, the first Whoppa here. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He certainly won in the 1979 Whoppa. Steve Smith actually won it. He won the 1000 sidecar and the 500 sidecar. He doubled up and won both. Certainly never happened since. He won the British title as well on both. But here he is today, 2025, all those years later, and Steve's still riding, which is absolutely remarkable. So there we go. That's a bit of a pit walk. Hopefully you can soak in some of the atmosphere. You can see it's a beautiful day here today. So hopefully everything's going to be good. I can tell you the track is pretty soft. They're rolling it, as you can see. They're rolling the track like crazy at the moment to try and get it a little bit firmer. And here is the view for the sidecars. It's not a massive track. It looks really big from here. The sidecar start is a long way back from the track, so it's a long way down to the first turn, but the actual straights aren't that big. The corners aren't too big either. I think they said it was 380 something meters, so not a massive track. Should be some really, really good racing. Lots of people want this one. Of course, it's a storied history involved with this Whoppa meeting, and I can't wait to call the action. Hope that's done you proud, Mark. And it's a shame you're not here. You'll have to come along to the next one. Who knows, you might even get an invite. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, have a good day all. for this first semi-final. Takes off, away they go. It's Chris Harris who makes the best of the start. Paul Cooper chases him in there in that second. Edwin Dennis is third. Jordan Gareth is trying to work around the outside of everybody. But it's Chris Harris again who leads. He's been in front the whole day. There was a brief moment where he was overtaken in his last heat, but certainly this time he's got well away from Paul Cooper. Edwin Dennis in that third place, head off Jordan Gareth. Ryan Ashcroft is on top now, wrapping over the line of place. But Chris Harris looking good once again here. He really is going to take some stopping in that eighth final. One more lap to go there for Chris Harris. Second place now. Doesn't look like Edward Kennett's going to make any ground on Paul Cooper. Round comes for the final time. It's going to be a really first semi-final for Chris Harris. Second place then to Paul Cooper. Third place to Edward Kennett. Jordan Derrick sixth up for the head of John Cox indeed. Takes off and away they go. And it's Nick Myrick who makes the best start initially, but it's Andrew Appleton who leads into the fast turn. David Dennis is there in the second. Duckworth James James always goes over the handlebars, just about gathers it up as he comes out the turn. So Andrew Appleton leading, James Saint, and we've got a full, it's Darryl Whitings who's falling on the inside. We've got red flags are out, races to stop. Stopped. Just the 5 riders here, takes out, away they go. And Nick Myrick's made a very good start off the outside, and it's Andrew Appleton who leads into the first turn. Right round the outside. So Appleton gets a good lead here. Charlie Wood's in that third, Nick Myrick's fourth. And it looks like Barry Powell is battling with Nick Myrick at the back, but they spread out very quickly. Andrew Appleton once again looking fantastic here at Udden. James Shane's holding that second place. Charles Wood having a much better run this time. One more lap to go then for Andrew Appleton. Andrew could be the one to take us to this carriage because on the Whopper in 2016 Andrew Appleton on the standing before. Could it be a year this year? If that's just a year, James James is second, Charlie third, Nick Myrick fourth, and Barry Powell fifth.
Yeah, go on, Terry!
He's overtaken by Hartman around Wilson. Well, Hancock working hard on the inside. It's Terry Saunders in the ground. It's not away. In that fourth place, look at what's going on in front of them. Paul Whiteman's got Mark Crossell all over the back of him in that second place.
Go on, Terry! No, shut him out. It's going to be a Whoppa win for
start. Chris Harris goes round the outside of him. Andrew Appleton's pushed him out wide. Harris switches up the inside. It's closing up Appleton's not done. He chases after Chris Harris into this turn. This is a great battle between these two. Chris Harris leads. He lifts the machine off the He has to work hard to get past Edward Kennett and hold Edward Kennett at bay. So now Chris Harris has got one more lap to go. And Appleton goes very wide. He looks over his shoulder. So what can we say about this? Well, number 2, Chris Bomber Harris has been in sensational form. And he takes another title. He's the Whopper champion. Andrew Appleton is facing James Shane is very close on the line.